sort of trying to get back into skateboard and relearn stuff that I haven't done in a while.
Yeah, eh? Yeah. Trying to learn to skateboard again, eh? Okay. Okay. Just gonna sit here. Oh, somebody's texting me. Anyway, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Beard Dweebs United. It's a Tuesday because I'm off work, basically. Yeah, because I'm home on vacation. So what are you drinking, Chet? Anything at all?
Nothing, because I work tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna drink this.
Yeah, I still have Yingling and PBRs, so.
I'm gonna drink Pinwheel, which is a pineapple goza.
Please tell me no, or that hoodie.
Pardon me?
The hoodie.
It's not a hoodie, it's a onesie.
Oh, but still. It's hilarious. It's very hilarious.
I really enjoy it, to be honest with you. So we have some people trying to get in that apparently can't get in, who always can. I think it's because he's at his girlfriend's house and it just doesn't like him. But we'll see what goes on here tonight. Anyway, we're going to drink this beer first. Good day to the 3 viewers. If you guys have anything to say, you know what to do. We'll talk to you. There he is. He's saying hello. Good day, Brian. I hear you don't like us. That's why you're not here. I don't know why it was doing that to Sage yesterday too. Well, last time too. It wasn't letting him in. Which is weird because
I couldn't find the link. I went to invites. Like it would have like the join link through my Facebook to and it would pop up Google Hangouts. But the problem is it wouldn't send me to the actual link, and I have to go to invites to join in the conversation. Super weird. It
keeps sending you to the App Store. See, that's what he's telling you to do. No, that's what he's saying. It keeps sending him to the App Store. So if it keeps sending you to the App Store, which it shouldn't, because I set it to let you in off of links. Let's go back here again. Even says you're in there. Let's add you again just for shits and giggles. People. Add people. Okay, I'm going to send you the link this way. This might work, hopefully, maybe. There's for you. Now we'll send it to Tina. There's for you. That might work. Who knows? We'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out if that works or not. So Google's fixed a lot of its problems, but there's new ones coming up again, which is what always happens with Google. They fix one problem, get like 6 more. And it is what it is. So we did have, I didn't really get any beer news going today. Didn't get any beer news going today. There was one thing. Okay, so Merit Brewing opened up an online store, which is great. It's another one of the stores in Ontario that will now ship to your door. So Merit Brewing opened up their online store, and one of my viewers ordered from them, and he made his order and put everything through, blah 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 blah, and he got an email from them. They're like, "Well, we noticed that not only are you local, but you live very near our founder Taj's house. So we're going to hand deliver the beers to you. Now you've already paid for shipping, so pick 3 beers out of these 5 to make up for the shipping costs." So I think that's amazing customer service right there. That's me.
How's that goza?
Pineapple-y. Brian, go to Google, go to Hangouts, and then go to Invites, and you'll see it show up in the in here. Let me turn off the brightness here. You'll see it show up in the invite screen, and then you'll be able to get in if it's being an idiot to you. Somebody just joined our Hangout. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, we got to get some news going here, right? We got to get some news going. Sorry, I didn't come prepared. I wasn't expecting to do this tonight. I was actually going to go review some beers, and I was like, you know what? Let's do something else instead tonight. So yeah, this is what we're doing then.
Oh, this was on NBC.
Oh, I just farted. Excuse me.
Says Brewdog Brewery launches beer for dogs so owners can host potty, as in PAWTIES.
Who gives a shit about that stuff? Like, really?
I just put beer news, and that was the first thing that popped up, and it's on NBC.
Wow, NBC. Wow. That's all I can say is just wow.
Yeah, Brewdog has announced it's launching a beer for dogs to help celebrate those special occasions in your pooch's life. According to Brewdog, owners can now celebrate their dog's birthday by holding potty at Dog Tap, their flagship location in the outdoor dog park. I guess this is in now Winchester, Ohio. But anyway, Brewdog will provide dog-sized party hats, dog-friendly cake, and specially brewed dog beer for the celebrant and all attending canines. Dog Tap, the outdoor dog park on the grounds of its brewery taproom, opened in 2017 here in Columbus. So yeah, it is Ohio. All right. The park was created in response to local legislation that attempted to limit the presence of dogs on patios of drinking establishment. Dog parties can be booked in advance via
Say that again.
website.
Say dog party again.
Dog parties. It's not party. It's P.
I know. I just.
I know. It's stupid. Features a dog beer made with boiled. This beer will be brewed fresh on site, and a local pet bakery will provide dog cake for.
Oh God! I heard Tina's voice. I'm not even in the window.
There is a $10 charge for each dog in attendance, but isn't that worth it for your dog's birthday?
I don't think it's worth it for your dog's birthday. I love my dogs. I'm not giving them a birthday party. It's just, it doesn't happen.
All right. Hello.
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 Hi.
Hey.
Did you put on some clothes?
We did.
Yeah. Yeah. They were going to join right away, but they weren't clothed enough, apparently.
And then I contemplated putting on one of my mini onesies to match yours. But then Brian would have been left out.
Yeah.
We need to get Brian
Look
on.
at Forrest humping Colleen's face.
He doesn't know what to do, okay? He knows what he wants to do. He doesn't know what to do.
Oh, this one's recent, just 2 hours ago. From the Detroit Free Press. You want me to link that to you since this is like your show for like the.
No, you talk about it. I just hope it's not about potties.
No, this is macro news, but it's kind of interesting. Stroh's new summer beer label inspired by Joe Louis's fist. Evolving the Spirit of Detroit, Stroh's Brewing Company announced the new launch of a new summer beer, which has a label inspired by the boxer Joe Louis's fist. Based off the Monument and Hart Plaza, according to a news release sent on Tuesday. The beer Spirit White Beer or Beer. It's Wit Beer. Damn it. WITBIER.
A wheat beer. A wheat beer.
Wheat
A wheat
beer.
beer. A wheat beer.
All right, yeah. Spirit Wheat Beer is a single offering that will be available through September. Stroh's latest Michigan-only brew. Oh, that's a bummer. Michigan-only brew and its third new recipe since the company returned to Detroit in 2016. Spirit Wit continues our tradition of celebrating the special people, places, and pride of Detroit. And each says Andy Gurgen, Stroh's brand manager, in a statement. The beer label was inspired by the fist monument to boxing legend Joe Louis and Detroit. Awesome. Yeah, you already said that. While the beer's name reflects our dedication to highlighting the spirit of this great city we're honored to call home. According to the news release, Spirit Wit Beer includes a coriander and sweet and bitter orange peel, which makes it the perfect summer brew. A bike ride will accompany the celebration of the beer's launch. Stroh's fans and Slow Roll members can join in welcoming Spirit Wit Beer with a ceremonial slow roll by Stroh's Ride on Monday, August 6th at 7 p.m. This edition of the iconic weekly bike ride through Detroit begins at who cares about the bike ride, but
Isn't Stroh's owned by PBR? Who owns what's that?
Yeah, I think they're independent, but they're basically kind of,
Excuse me.
I consider them kind of like Straub's, but like a macro brewery, but they're kind of small scale.
I was just asking. I always thought they were a PBR because when they were brewed up here, like when we could get Stroh's, they were brewed at Sleeman's, which is where PBR stuff was brewed for a long time.
I think Stroh's its own thing, but it could be, a Pabst thing. Maybe Pabst owns the brewery, kind of like how like Coors and Miller are two different breweries, but they're owned by the same company.
Gotcha.
I could look that up, or somebody could look that up if
It can.
Greg, Brian can find everything.
I got all of the coconuts.
Hey, Dylan's just released a Negroni, a bottled Negroni. If you guys like Negroni, go and get it from Dylan's. It's a Dylan's Negroni.
It sounds like it can never be released in the United States.
It's a 187 milliliter bottle, so basically even smaller than a fucking Mickey. And it's 18.4% alcohol. Negroni is gin, sweet vermouth, and what was the other one that's usually in it? Gin, sweet vermouth, and Campari is what it is when you make it at a bar. They're using their Dylan's Dry Gin 7, their sweet vermouth, and their Apertino liqueur. I've been selling a lot more Negronis at work than ever before, and I think it's because people have realized that our Campari pours are 2-ounce pours and everything else is 1 ounce, so they get more if they order that.
Oh, hello. Hey, but not right now.
He's like,
oh, this is one for our good buddy Tina here. They recently, and this is posted on Mom and Hops or the Ontario Beverage Network as it's now known. It is the sweetness scale of Ontario ciders for 2018. Oh, we're gonna do a screen share here. We're gonna do a screen share. Nobody's talking to us. Brian was the only one talking to us. You guys all suck. You all suck. Okay, not you. People watching suck. They don't talk to us. They're just quiet. So screen share. Go over there. Whoa! So here we go. So dry, medium sweet, and sweet is once you get to 45 plus grams of sugar a liter. And you see where it starts. We start at Collective Arts, a local press cider. KW Craft Cider. What else do we have on here that's any good? I don't
Armed Dangerous.
Wait. Wapoose, right there is one of the...
You're right above the one that I'm drinking right now.
Magnolia Small.
Did we lose sound?
Mm-hmm. Either that or you just lost sound.
Well,
Yeah, I think you lost sound, Chad.
here we go.
I stopped talking because I heard him making fun of my robot voice. Basically, when I screen share, my camera turns off, and when the camera turns off, there's no power going to it, so the speaker turns off. And I don't have any other speaker because fucking Colleen chewed my fucking headset. So, yeah. But anyway, well, on here was Shiny Apple Cider. I really like Shiny Apple Cider. It was way down at the very, very, very sweet stuff. There was also a bunch of putty comb stuff in the sweet area, which is funny because putty comb stuff just tastes like licking a beach ball or a condom. Ernest Dry Cider is okay. It's not all that dry, but hey, whatever. I think it's cool that they put that out there, though, for people.
Yeah. No, it's really good because cider so often goes in here with a white wine, and white wine are on brightness scale from dry to sweet. So why wouldn't we do the same thing with cider?
What do we have here next? Oh, Niagara on the Lake has a new distillery open. Limited Distilling is now open in Niagara on the Lake.
Yep.
Limited Distilling is offering a white rum, a sour mash rye moonshine, and a sour mash corn moonshine.
The rum sounds good.
There still was noted as being previously owned by Ozark Distilling in Missouri to produce bourbon.
Typically, moonshine is made out of corn.
Well, you know what? Ours isn't always made out of corn, okay? No, but really for us, the moonshine's just any spirit that hasn't been aged in a barrel yet.
Yeah, pretty much. It's basically, to be honest, it's basically vodka that's highly alcoholic. But anyway, I'll be right back. I gotta eat dinner.
All right, you go eat dinner at 10 o'clock at night-ish.
Where's
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Pennsylvania.
He's in the same time frame as us. So there's a new cider that just was released here in Ontario. Don't Poke the Bear.
Oh, I had it the other day.
Was it any good?
It absolutely was. And I love that company. If you don't know about it yet, they make wine. And they have a fantastic message, and they do great work.
Oh, it's made by Jackson Triggs. Well, the owners of the company were Jackson Triggs people.
Yeah.
And they're donating 5 cents from every can to Friends First, an anti-bullying campaign.
Yeah.
Okay, well, don't poke the bear. Literally, don't poke the motherfucking bear, guys.
So actually, do we know?
I'm glad that your microphone just died out.
Mine just died out?
Yep. Oh, All or Nothing / Trafalgar has released a lineup of sour meads. They have a sour dry hop mead, a sour pineapple mead, and a sour blackcurrant mead, which makes me think that they fucked up and just sold it as sours because they always had a blackcurrant, a pineapple, and a dry hop mead that weren't sour.
Yeah, something done fucked up there.
Oh, and they're going to have sour raspberry and black raspberry. So yeah, there we go. I'm going to drink a beer. What beer should I drink? 1, 2, or 3?
All the coconuts?
No, all the coconut's gone. All the coconut, Joe!
All the coconut.
I'm going to drink Passion of the Lychee next.
Decent selection. Is it cold?
Yes, it's actually cold because it's one of the beers I've had before, so it was in the refrigerator.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Is there anyone talking to us? Any comments going? You guys are all horrible. You're all horrible. There's nobody watching anymore anyway. That's okay.
Nobody's watching anymore.
Oh, there's 2 people watching.
I don't think you're not joining enough people.
Well, it's not our day we do this, right? So there's no one that's even realizing we're here. Okay. Well, I'm bored out of my mind. I have nothing to do. Idiot back there is just chewing anything he can find. The puppies. I started weaning the puppies today. I gave them some milk. Well, replacement milk. I thought about milking Helga, but that didn't work out. So I had to make the milk. I didn't really try to milk Helga. Just putting that out there for anyone wondering. But yeah, so I had a little saucer, and I put the saucer down like cats. They all come over. Oh, what do you got here? Some of them have learned how to do it. Some of them haven't. Oh, speak of the devil. Hi, Helga. Why aren't you with your puppies? Helga's the worst mom you're ever going to meet. Wants nothing to do with her puppies. I think the thing she hated the most when the house was being viewed was getting locked with her puppies. Not that she was locked in the basement. It was that she was locked in the basement with her puppies.
I don't want to be near you.
Get them away from me. I can't hide. Well, she can't hide now at all because their eyes are all open, so they see her and they go for her. And now they can start to walk, so they really go for her.
I like go up.
Oh, they're getting better. 2 of them can walk perfectly now.
Oh, it's so quick.
It is. It's one of the females that looks just like a mastiff can walk perfectly, and one of the brindle males can walk perfectly. The one with the little white tip tail and the white paws.
I like that one.
I hear your friend Brandy likes that one too.
You would take anything that smells like puppy.
That would be me.
Did you just say you smell like puppy?
No. I'm so bad something on Instagram. And it says, hey, somebody has a great app. That would be me.
Not a compliment to me or anything, but he himself has a great app.
I don't have a great ass. I need a donkey so I can say I have a great ass. Yeah, so if I get up to change later, I'm going to put the romper on because why not, right? You guys don't realize how fucking comfortable a romper is.
It's hard to pee though. Well, I guess it's a little easier for you.
It's easy to pee. I have to take everything off if I have to poo. You have to take everything off if you have to pee.
Yeah.
Those 2 love each other.
How many viewers we got now?
How many viewers do we have now? We have 3 viewers, sir. 3 viewers. So good day, everybody. What's going on? Talk to us. Say hello. Be all nice.
Start talking to that. The next thing you know, more people coming over.
What does that
Brandy,
mean? I just got texted. I have an Irish ass. What does that mean? What does an Irish ass mean? What does it entail?
White as fuck.
Well, that was anyway because I'm albino.
Question: does your onesie have a butt flap?
No, my onesie does not have a butt flap.
I'll be disappointed.
My romper does not have a butt flap either.
Although that would make it convenient.
It would
More
make it
like a baby onesie.
Well, that's why you can get them. You can get them with butt flaps, but I did not want one with a butt flap. I couldn't go out in public like that. I couldn't go on a date with a girl if I'm wearing a butt flap.
You could have just a special kind of date.
No ass. What do you mean I have no ass? I have an ass. I'm sitting on it right now. This is not nice at all. It's not nice at all. My ass is one of my best features. So if I have no ass, oh, that hurt. Ow. No, you can't sit if you don't have an ass. You need an ass to sit. You'll notice Brian is lying on his stomach because he has no ass.
No, Brian's lying on his stomach because he's comfortable.
No, it's actually because he has no pants.
Yes.
Is he wearing the sleep shorts Brandy made you buy him?
No, actually.
Oh.
That's unfortunate for Brandy.
I am.
I wonder what Pet's eating for dinner at 9:30 at night.
Who knows?
What do you eat in like backwoods Pennsylvania? Squirrel? Sugar gliders?
Oh, don't eat a sugar glider. It's cute.
What good is a sugar glider? Really, what good is a sugar glider?
It makes a cute pet.
It doesn't make a cute pet. Don't you start that.
What do you mean?
I've had an argument about a sugar glider as a pet. You need a puppy, not a sugar glider.
I feel in Pennsylvania, anything behind.
Oh, did you guys know that there is 3 types of creamsicles? I was unaware of this. I only knew of the orange creamsicles. Apparently there's blue and pink.
Pink, yes, I've seen. Blue? What would blue be?
It's apparently blueberry.
I've seen green. Creamsicles.
That doesn't. I hate creamsicles. I don't care what color it is, but I did not know there was now 3 colors of creamsicles.
Yeah.
Creamsicles are the devil's treat. I'm glad your microphone doesn't work very well. I can just keep talking because your microphone doesn't work.
I don't know where it actually is. We're calling from my work laptop.
We're not on my normal laptop.
Apparently, sugar gliders are good for scaring Rottweilers. Should you be having my half-naked face on your work laptop?
On Google Hangouts, whatever. I couldn't get in on my other account.
So, yeah. Going to look at some houses tomorrow in St. Catharines and Niagara Falls. I go to look at some in Welland on Thursday. And I'm looking at 2 more private sale houses on Friday. Then I go back to work Saturday. Yay, I've had such a great vacation. It's been so good.
Time that you're not away from work, or that you're away from work. I wish words came out right now.
I'm so hairy.
Nair.
Oh, see, I don't need Nair. Watch. No Nair's needed. See? Just, ugh. It just comes out. It's just so long, and I shed just like my dog. This is why when people find hair on my work clothes, I tell them, and it's Colleen's, I just say it's mine. I don't have a dog with white fur. It's mine. Look, and then I just pull some chest hair out, and they're like, "Oh God!" I could do it forever. There's just so much of it; it'll never be done.
Nair for men. Looks so natural.
My son used Nair once without knowing it was Nair.
On what?
His head. He also had me shave his head once because he wanted to look like Daddy, and oh my God, did I get yelled at for that?
Yeah.
Hair grows back. Who cares?
That's fair.
Not always. Not always.
That's what happens when you use Nair on your head, sir.
I didn't use Nair on my head.
You told me about how smooth and baby-like you were when you Naired yourself, okay? So I'm worried about this.
Oh, somebody's in chat now, too.
Oh, how though?
There you go.
Go feed your puppies. You're such a bad mother. Colleen spends more time with your puppies than you. Currently, Colleen is laying in the middle of the... Oh, God. Colleen is laying in the middle of the puppies right now, and Helga won't go near the puppies.
Oh.
Hi, Colleen. Hi, girl. You're a pretty girl. You are. You know, when I said I wanted somebody to talk to me, it wasn't really you. It wasn't you, Tina. I'm sorry. I just got yelled at for parent shaming my dog.
Oh.
It's not a costume, drunken one. It's a lifestyle, okay?
I was about to defend your honor via chat, but you got it first.
Where are you, drunken one? Why aren't you in here talking to us? Get in here. Give us some Texas insight. What's going on in Texas? What's going on down there in the Sunshine State?
I get to be hot.
No, that's the Lone Star State, isn't it? Yeah, the Sunshine State's Florida, isn't it? I don't know the states. You're down with Chad Dog? Down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. Who's down with OPP?
Didn't. Actually, sing that without getting like a copyright.
No, you only get a copyright infringement strike if you sound just like the song. If you're even like one octave down or a couple bars down so that you don't sound the same, you slip past the machine. The machine doesn't catch it.
You down with OPP?
Exactly like that. Oh, drunken one knows the song. Look, he finished it. All the ladies.
Why isn't he in here?
I'm gonna guess he has no clothes on.
Clothing list.
Probably. He's intimidated with all the rest.
That there's.
Just so you know, Passion of the Lychee, not the greatest beer made there.
It was better when I mixed it with leaking.
It was better when it wasn't made. I'm gonna drink.
Well, that's good.
Brewing Company's Local Flavors Apricot IPA next.
Ooh, I like the label.
Isn't it a nice little tree?
It is. Strikingly looks a little bit
recently. Well, I would say it looks like my my family tree, but not quite. There's not enough things falling. So I still have to find a tattoo artist.
Did you talk?
What's going on, drunken one?
So not a whole lot. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize you sent me a link.
Oh yeah, I don't like you enough. I wouldn't send you one.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know if it made it up.
Tattoo artist. Oh, you still have us playing in the background too.
Yeah.
What's going on, drunken one?
Not a whole lot. I have been doing a whole lot of walking. Oh, wait. Excuse me.
You got to fix that there, drunken one.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Just think I'm still sober. I've had just a few beers this week, believe it or not. I've been look at my pace count. Look at there, boys. My pace count for one day.
Wow, sir.
20,000 paces. Yes, sir. Been walking my little butt off.
Oh, well, I guess if you're saying your little butt, you're good.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get rid of the gut is the thing. And you know that's going to be the last thing to go. I'll end up looking like George Burns, Mr. Simpson. What's his name? The little feeble guy. No, the boss.
Mr. Burns.
Yeah, Mr. Burns. Yes, yeah. I said George Burns.
Montgomery Burns.
Yeah, Montgomery Burns. There you go. That's the proper name. Yeah, I'd look like that, and then I'd lose the gut.
I was going to ask you, since you said you have you're walking your little butt off. Do you have an Irish ass? Because apparently Irish people have no ass. That's what I've been told to me.
I do have an Irish ass. I was redheaded once upon a time. No, I am just like I said, walking my ass off, getting back and having a few beers and catch a small dinner. Trying to do the right thing. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I've been going to the gym, the barn, and lifting a little bit of weights up there. So I'm trying to get on some kind of health kick. See how long it lasts. And on the good side, in the last few days, I brewed up another 10 gallons of beer. One, I think I put a little too much yeast in because it's got a blow off tube and it keeps pumping out the what you call it, the rosin. So I got a blow off tube on it going to a bucket. You asked me.
Are you a yeast beast? Is that the thing?
Well, I was growing some yeast, and I think I just.
Wait. You were growing some yeast, were you?
Yeah. You know how it goes. Feeding them some DME and on a stir plate.
I wasn't expecting a stir plate. I was expecting something else.
Oh no! You took that the way wrong way.
I didn't take it that way. You took it that way.
Well, okay.
So I have to ask this question on Thursday when the realtor's here, because one of the things they asked for was all the window coverings. I want to know if they are trying to keep my giant Irish flag.
Maybe.
But they also said they wanted everything in the house gone. So.
Yeah, so I don't know, but they wanted all the window coverings.
So where do you draw the line?
Yeah, is that a window covering? Because to me, it's a window covering.
Well, it is, but then it's also a flag. I mean, it really is. I
don't even know if they know what it looks like behind that flag. That blind is not in good shape. That's why that's there.
Nice. Right, that'll fix it. We'll just post this right up there, and looks great. How about that?
So what's going on here?
So where's everybody from? I know the shit. Where is he at? Actually, the whole time I've been watching it.
Chet is eating dinner.
Oh, okay. He's catching the fiddles. All right. And who's Tina? I've seen your name in the chat before. Who are y'all? I'm Drunken One. I'm from Texas. I brew beer and just a general fool, I guess. Play a little bit in the garden.
Nice. I come attached to PJ, and
it's Brian's girlfriend. You know Brian, the one that's always in the picture with either a dog or drinking a Stella.
Oh, copy. I get it. I understand. I'm too.
Yeah, that picture right there.
I have faces too.
I move.
Did I mention I drink a lot?
I actually move.
So you're still working on getting rid of the place, huh? And they want
no, I'm not working on getting rid of it anymore.
That's pretty messed up.
Not working on getting rid of it anymore, sir.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
It's gone.
Oh, that's even better.
It is gone.
Awesome.
Stop your barking!
When do you have to get out?
Puppies, don't bark at the wall. sits there and barks at a wall?
My sister? My sister. Yeah. Woof.
Woof.
Right, so this is okay. I was thinking this is not like a beer analysis thing. I just seen the Rhino thing. It had a red dot beside it. I figured, hey, it started not too long ago. I'll click in.
Oh no, I don't do beer analysis.
Or what do you call it? Well, no, it's different. You call them something different.
No, we call them Beer Dudes United. But no, I didn't do any beer news today because I wasn't intending to go online. I wanted to wear my onesie and talk to some people. I'm bored out of my mind and I'm fucking lonely in the house with just fucking 10 dogs around me. I'm going nutty here. I'm getting Lizak's day off. He's off doing something. I don't know. Tinder banging. I don't fucking know what he's doing.
Nicely put.
We got you out of the house.
You got me out of the house yesterday. Yes.
That's awesome.
You had to pick me up away from my house.
Right.
We went. Me and my buddy Rick went to Tim Hortons to get an ice cap, and the line was gigantic.
Oh no!
And they had like 2 cashiers, which is whatever. It wasn't a time to have 2 cashiers, but every single person that went up to the cash walked up to the cash and bitched about how long they took in line. Wow. And then they're like, "Oh, we're sorry," and then I pipe up like after like the 4th one. I'm like, "How about instead of bitching at them, you just make your order so it goes faster?"
Nice. Yeah. Straightens them right on out, huh? Yeah, quit your bitching.
They know they're fucking busy. They know that they don't have enough staff. Leave them the fuck alone. Order your shit. Walk away.
Yes, sir.
It's not like you ordered your shit and then they stood there with their thumb up their ass for the next 5 minutes and then handed you a coffee. It's not like you're crossing into the U.S. and the guy just looks ahead with your passport on the desk for like 10 minutes and then hands you your passport and tells you to go without asking you anything. It's not like that. No, these people are running their asses off. How about instead of being an idiot, you just order your shit and go?
There you go.
Now you've made the next order slower.
Right, another 30 seconds more. Right, it takes that much longer. Yes, sir. No, I agree. I agree. That's why you're a bouncer, because you're a tough guy like that. Hey, how about shut the fuck up and let's get this going?
I haven't been a bouncer in a long time.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You're well. You might as well be. You're the psychiatrist.
I'm retired. I'm retired, sir.
Oh, okay. You do the bar thing now, right? You're the bartender.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you're a therapist then. That makes knowledge.
Yeah. I actually thought about picking up a bouncing shift again because every Friday night I'm off and I can make $120 if I go and do it, but I don't want to ever do that again. It's a dangerous job. It's not a nice job. People yell at you. People try to screw around. It's just it's not worth the money.
Yeah. Yeah, it could get real dangerous, I imagine. People don't play anymore. Yeah, I agree. I don't blame you.
I did find out that the roofie bar closed.
Uh-huh.
Which roofie bar?
Whiskey Nick's.
It closed?
35 years in the making. It's closed now.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nowhere else is drunk teaching.
Helga, enough. If you took care of your kids as much as you barked at the wall, things would be good.
Still sounds like my sister.
I had a friend of mine arguing with me today. She's like, stop locking her up with her puppies. She has to take care of her puppies. She's like, oh, she wants a break. I go, she doesn't get a break. She goes, she didn't ask for those puppies. I'm like, sure she did. She exposed her vulva to somebody and took her. Okay? It wasn't like she was walking down the street with her tail right between her legs going, don't get me, don't get me, don't get me. She was way up, kind of arched going, hey guys, look what I did. Right? That's how it happened. She was asking for it. I just victim blamed her too.
That's funny.
You're a good girl. I love you.
Can you see Boris in the background when he said that? If you could replay that, Brad, as soon as you said it, Boris over like How dare you say that, Carver? He was jealous.
Boris, what you doing? What you doing, boy? We played the Where Am I game today, me and Boris, where I hide under a blanket and I just call his name. And oh my God, was he going insane. He was trying to get under that blanket.
Have you done the blanket thing?
Oh, where you hide behind it and then run away? No, I haven't done that to him yet.
You should do that and tape it. See what happens. See which dog actually responds to that.
I'm going to put my money on him or Helga right away and the other one right after. And I don't think Colleen's going to give a shit.
I agree. I don't think Colleen is going to give any of the shit
No.
about no longer being behind that blanket.
No, she's going to be like, whatever. No, so I hid under the blanket, and you call his name, and he knows you're under the blanket. He just can't get to you. And he's trying to drive his head under to lick you. And you can hear as he's doing it. And then he gets angry because he can't get there. So then he starts trying to chew his way through the blanket.
Nice.
It gets to be a dangerous game, but it's fun.
Well, it's really nice of you to dress up tonight for us there, Chad.
You're very welcome, sir. I was thinking about you. When we do this on Thursday, when we do this on Friday, if we actually go live on Friday, like we usually do, I'm going to wear my romper.
Nice. I mean, yikes.
The only one. Blush pink. Blush pink.
No way. Yeah. Like flesh colored or whatever. Yikes. No.
No, it really is flesh color.
Is it really?
For me, yeah.
Nice. Imagine that.
Alicia actually said to me whenever I'd message her, she'd have to look at it twice because she thought that there was a naked person on her screen.
Whoa. A little too revealing there, sir.
I am a pretty revealing guy.
Or something.
I realized today, right before I went online, that my door pants were hanging on the hook there, so I had to take them off before we went online. So people didn't ask what was up on that hook.
Right. Yeah, this isn't just my set. It's my living room here. You know, right? My entry.
How do people have door pants? Anyone have door pants? I have door pants. My door pants are at the door in case somebody knocks, so I can put something on.
Anyway, I'm back.
Oh, don't worry. We were worried about where you were. Don't you worry.
Thank you, Chet.
I highly doubt that.
What were you eating, Chet? We were trying to decide what you eat in like rural Pennsylvania. We were deciding sugar gliders or squirrels. Spaghetti and meatballs, eh?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, my mom worked late tonight, so therefore dinner was late again.
Poor guy.
No, Chet, you're old enough to make your own dinner. just saying, sir.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's funny.
Which I've done before, but the fact of the matter is when your mom's gonna make dinner for the whole freaking family and stuff like that, it's best not to,
Don't piss her off for sure, huh? My mom, she had a boomerang tray. She had a boomerang ashtray, and boy, she took across the room and seemed like at me.
You say she had a boomerang ashtray?
I did.
What?
Yeah.
She threw an ashtray at you?
My mom didn't play, man. I'm telling you. She was awesome. She didn't play.
Hi, Colleen.
I wish I was a hard. Like, I'm a softie. Like my
That
kid plays on this video.
That
What's that,
reminds
Chet?
me of, I was about to say that reminds me of the Slingshot channel when they made a slingshot that shot out bar ashtrays.
Jorg is awesome. Jorg, actually, to anyone that's ever met Ken, the man-child, Jorg reminds me of a better built Ken. The man-child is just like Jorg to me.
The Slingshot channel, yeah. I have watched it. It is awesome. He's got all kinds of. He's a big Russian guy, if I remember right.
No, German.
German. Okay, shows I know. But right. Good accent. He's a lot of fun and he's big. You know?
Let's show you
the Actual Association.
Yeah, I need to go subscribe to him. I don't know. I see him from time to time, but I don't know what happened.
He's amazing. He's funny as hell.
Really
his laugh, his belly laugh is amazing. And then whenever he gets that big grin on his face, let's show you its features.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he is so automated.
And then he shoots it through. He shoots his fucking toy cannon through. Well, he can't make. He shoots his toy bow through something that a gun can't get through, and he's like, the guy's an engineer. He makes TVs for a living. That's what he does. Like he creates parts for the TV.
Nice.
Well, that's what he did for a living before he got really big on YouTube. Now that YouTube has stopped paying people the way they paid them, he probably had to go back to doing that.
Right.
Well, depends on how much people are like donating to like a Patreon if he has a Patreon page.
Screenshot channel. There it is. Let me click in there.
Oh. I figure I have a beer before bed. I'll start drinking this Yingling.
You know what? I actually kind of wish you could get Yingling or Genesee up here in Canada because both of them are good, like regional macro like brands.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No, you just want the Dundee beer. You don't want the actual Genesee.
No, I actually like Genesee. Genesee Cream.
Oh, cream ale. Yeah, the cream ale is great. I always tell people if it says Genesee on the can, make sure the can's green. If not, don't touch it. And don't have it in the same room if it says Yankee Jim.
Oh, Yankee Jim is horrendous. Especially Yankee Jim Silver. That was the worst one I've had of the Yankee Jims.
I can't believe like how that you guys had the cheap beer bracket and how like far Yankee Jim went. That just makes me think like the other beers in that bracket were just that bad.
They were real bad. The budget beer brackets we had we had 32 beers, so there was 4 ranks of 8, and then we went through again and did 8, and it was an intriguing thing. We knew it was going to win going right in. We even said before we started filming, we're like, this one's going to be the one that wins. We know it, and that was the Nickelbrook draft. But what's going to be second place? I have no clue. And then I think it was fucking. I got to go back and watch it again. But I think it might have even been like Old Milwaukee came in second or something.
Well,
but you got to remember, right? Like the brackets were done completely. The brackets were done completely randomly too. So there was sometimes where 2 good beers were against each other right at the beginning, and one of them would get knocked out.
Right. I see what you're saying.
So like the guy that did the brackets, he just pulled things out of a hat. So he pulled the numbers out of a hat. We had everything numbered, and he pulled the numbers out of a hat, and that's how the brackets got built. So there was times where there was only 1 good beer out of the entire 8, and there was times where all 8 of them were good beers, and only 2 of those good beers can move on. And so it was sad day.
I think Nickelbrook is what knocked it out, but I'm not sure.
Well, Nickelbrook knocked out everything it went up against by a huge margin because it actually tasted like beer, but it was still $24 for a 2-4. So it was our cheap beer, and it was good. I yell at John to this day, and it's been like 6 years. I yell at him every time I see him that he stopped making that beer. He's like, well, we didn't have room for it. I go, you fucking brew at the fucking Collective Arts facility now with fucking macro tanks. You can brew this fucking beer again. Oh, I know. Don't stop making fucking excuses and brew the fucking beer.
What? Who pissed you out lately? You get excited.
Or he could sell the beer to the brewery that keeps on copywriting shit and just uses the name to sue people.
Oh, that's Amsterdam that does that. They copyright everything.
I know.
What are you doing, Tina? YYZ, the 3-speed. Making Blue Moon change its name to Belgian Moon because they copyrighted Blue Moon. Keeping Firestone Walker out of the country by trademarking Firestone.
I wonder if someone should do that to Amsterdam in the United States. Because if they don't hold the trademark in the United States, they can do what Budweiser does with the actual original Budweiser.
Yeah, make them change their name when they come into the States.
Yeah.
You're no longer allowed to be Amsterdam, motherfucker.
That's what I'm
And it doesn't cost much to register a trademark either, and that's the problem, right? It costs nothing. It's like $300. So when you're as big as Amsterdam is, they'll just sit down and they'll be like, "Here's $300,000. Let's start making some fucking trademarks. Let's trademark this. Let's trademark that."
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, at least Budweiser, they send you a cease and desist, but they don't sue you over it, and they'll let you finish your run of the beer and sell the beer that you have.
Yeah.
As opposed to just,
Is that true?
Well, that's kind of what happened to Blood Brothers. They got a cease and desist for the Blood Light and the design of the Blood Light, and the Blood Light got hit with a cease and desist, but they were allowed to finish that entire run. And now the Blood Light is still there, but the can does not look anything like it used to look.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah. It was obvious.
they also did with a brewery called their Dilly Dilly, and they let them run. They actually sent a town caller for the cease and desist. And they let them finish the run, and then they gave the owners Super Bowl tickets.
Nice.
Moosehead does a lot of cease and desist too, but they're usually extremely nice about it as well. A lot of these breweries get bad names for what they do, and a lot of them aren't. Like, a lot of the macro companies don't act as bad as some of the smaller companies do. Like when Amsterdam cease and desists you, they're fucking assholes about it. I mean, that's what it comes down to. They're like, "No, fuck you, stop everything now."
Right.
Well, I think it's because it also helps that bigger brewery, they have PR teams, so they can hire PR people just going, no, do it this way, so that way the public, doesn't, hate you for crushing the small brewer.
Yeah, Amsterdam.
Look at Chad.
What's wrong with Chad?
That's funny. I was going to a different screen. I popped over here. It's like a fucking dog right there. What the hell?
Pretty sure that's a bear.
It's a bear.
Oh, it looks like a dog.
I'm glad you're not a vet. That's all I can say.
Yeah, right. So is the bear.
Picture drunken one sees a black bear. It's like, oh, somebody's dog's loose. Oh, you just get mauled.
That's funny.
Remember, there's not as many dogs in Texas. It's too hot.
There's plenty of dogs. The shame is these people that buy long-haired dogs in Texas, they got an Alaska Malamute here, or one of those furball-looking ones, a big old, starting with a K.
Hi, Helga.
Any old long-ass haired dog. That's cruel.
Hi, Helga.
But we have another one.
Hi, Helga. I love you.
Don't know.
Incoming.
Take it down. Take care of your babies. Oh my God.
The fuck did I just walk into?
I don't fucking know. What's going on, big man?
This is worse than me and Rick roll. Jesus Christ.
How are you, sir?
Good. I got a pedo bear, some acid trippy shit. I got a drunken one, which is like the worst thing ever.
Yeah,
And then,
I know, honestly, that's hilarious, but at the same time, why? Why have the?
Yeah, it's a great question.
Right? Where has the panel gone?
So what's going on, Ewart?
Not much. Not much.
I haven't talked to you in forever.
I know, man. I've been busy, and today I'm not. I'm in Arkansas, killing my evening. So,
I'm sure there's a lot to do in Arkansas.
no, Not at all. Not a single thing.
Seriously, how the hell did they get anything out of that?
I'm sorry, I run red over chat.
My next beer for the night is going to be In a Galaxy Far, Far Away Sour IPA.
All right. Never heard of it.
By who?
Nickelbrook. Is there any good breweries in Arkansas? Have you tried anything?
Yeah, actually, I had the best beer I've had from this state came recommended to me by a guy working in a bottle shop. It's called Lost 40. Their double IPA, their West Coast double IPA called Snake Party.
Snake Party.
It's it's really really fucking good. Most of the other shit's not good though, or not. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not mind blowing. So, pretty standard stuff. Which I think it can be said for a lot of breweries in every state, everywhere. It's just like, yeah, it hits the bill, it hits the marks. It's passable. It's but you're not gonna get your doors blown off by a Hefeweizen or anything like that. So.
Yeah. Of course, again, I am a simple person. I got away from a lager that was made in a local brewery near me. Still don't know what style it is, but it reminded me of an IPA, and I'm like, how does a lager taste like an IPA?
It was probably in ISL.
Yeah.
An India Session Lager.
Or IPL.
There's the IPLs as well, the India Pale Lagers.
Oh, Titusville Gold Lager. So, but I figured I'd try their lightest beer. I figured the lightest beer would probably be like the one that, if it was bad, it would be that one.
I apologize if anyone hears the weird noises. One of the puppies is getting real rambunctious right now.
Puppies? How many fucking animals you got in there?
Currently, there are 10 dogs right now.
Well, you're about to have a litter of hybrid dog pillows because that thing is getting fucked back there.
Those are both girls. That's okay.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah. Hey, you ever seen Jurassic Park? Life
finds a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no. I have 10 puppies. They're 3 weeks old tomorrow.
Jesus Christ.
And the house sold. You were at the house sold since the last time you were talking to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was feeling chat like while they were like
it was up for a day. One day it was on the market.
Oh no. Forrest.
What you doing?
And when do you have to be out?
September 25th.
Ah.
That ain't that bad.
No.
That's pretty good actually. That's generous.
I think they needed some time to get out of where they were too. I think they're selling theirs.
Mm.
But
cool.
Did you try giving away one of the puppies?
Puppies aren't old enough for me to do anything with yet. But no, these people were not of a culture that keeps dogs as pets, shall we say?
It's a Mormon.
Oh, you mean?
I'm kidding.
But
any weird.
There's a lot of cultures that don't like dogs as pets. There's a lot of people that are afraid of them outside of North America and some European countries.
I'm not afraid of them. I don't like them as pets. They're animals.
That's fine.
They're animals after all, right?
They're animals, and they shit in your home. It's just
actually
weird.
Dogs crap outside. That's why.
But you shit in your home.
This is true. I shit in a receptacle.
You can train a dog.
I try
if you're real good.
I could listen. I have a
Don't
dog.
throw you
I
up
have
now.
a fucking dog. It's just bizarre to me that I clean up after this mangy animal that does nothing, adds no value. It's just a squirrel.
Wait.
With
You have kids that are old enough to clean up for you.
Yeah, I know. That's the whole bullshit part of this. Is I clean up after the fucking dog.
Don't worry. I know how that feels. That's how it was with me and the ex and her cat.
Well, it just makes me resent the dog even more. Yeah, he's cute, but, you know, when it's cold outside, he decides to shit and piss inside because he's a prick.
He knew what he was doing, damn it.
Oh, yeah, and he feels bad about it, but he still doesn't, you know.
Still doesn't have to clean the shit up, huh?
Yeah.
Go feed your babies. You're a horrible mommy.
Oh, seriously.
That's nice.
No, actually, isn't Arkansas like in the mountains and shit as well?
Not at all.
No?
There's no mountains here. No. There's
Aren't you from the U.S.? Shouldn't you know your geography a little better?
There's the Ozarks, which okay, maybe there are a range, which is basically an extension of the Smokies, which is the Ozarks, but that's like in eastern Arkansas, and I'm in like the west quadrant, so I'm basically in Oklahoma almost.
Yeah, but I guess what does it get into like the 30s if that?
Well, I mean, we have mountain in Texas. We have flats. We have mountains. We have desert land. Pretty much everything here, and then a lot of it adjoins to the Gulf of Mexico, obviously. Yeah,
we have a province that has no hills.
You guys don't really get that much snow, you know.
Oh hell no!
You guys should all go to Saskatchewan. It's awesome. You can break up with the girl, and she can be walking away, and you'll still see her 2 weeks later walking away.
Yeah.
Wow. That's flat.
There's nothing good about there's nothing good about Saskatchewan. It's a dreadful
That
place.
sounds like Kansas.
Yeah.
Kansas. I can't. Is it Kansas? Or is it Kansas?
Yeah. Kansas.
My favorite state is still Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
I love how Rhode Island's not even an island.
Right?
Nor a road.
Very good, Tim. That's funny.
Actually, I flew into Tulsa, Oklahoma yesterday, and I'll be staying there tomorrow night. Actually, Tulsa, Oklahoma actually has a very good beer scene. If people weren't aware of that. Not as good as Texas, but it's got a decent beer scene. With a couple really good.
To grow a beer scene when your brewery gets taken out every year from a tornado. It's in Oklahoma.
Hi, Brandy.
They've been lucky so far, and they get like global distribution, and they have some global notoriety, and so like Prairie and American Solera and stuff. So they do okay.
Hey, can you do that again? I was not prepared for that.
No, I have to roll. You have to wait a bit. I have to roll and take my ear sets out to go get a puppy. They're further away than my arms.
Chad, why do you have a pedo bear costume on?
First off, it's just a bear onesie. And second off...
No, it's not. It's pedo bear. That is pedo bear. You're a pedophile with that on.
I knew it.
Wow.
And
No,
because...
I'm serious. That's a symbol of pedophilia. Is that bear that you're wearing?
Is it really?
Fuck up.
Okay.
First of all, that's a 4chan joke, but yeah.
Well, I'm thinking. We got Chet and you are, and we don't see them, so they might be wearing that same costume. You never know.
Oh my God, child. Pedo bear.
Okay,
There it
Pedo
is.
Bear's different. Look at him. He's different.
No, that is pedo bear. You are pedo
That's
bear.
different. That's a different bear.
No, it's not.
That's my cousin, man. It's not me.
Yeah, look, his belly's a different color than the rest of them. This one's all one color. It's different.
Oh hell.
Not
Oh
in
my
this
God.
picture.
Hey, John Hanson's gonna be knocking on your door any second now.
It's Chris Hansen, not John Hansen.
Whatever. I got the last name right. That's pretty close.
I don't know.
Listen, the reason I have an avatar is because I'm nude. That's why.
Yeah, you keep that avatar. That's awesome, dude.
Okay, there you go.
Thank
No,
you.
dude, I'm
I
helping
don't have
you
a
out
front
here.
facing camera.
It's for my safety. Thank you.
Here,
Appreciate
I'm going to go get a puppy. 1 second. There's a puppy right by the box.
Yes.
Move your butt, Helga. I'm trying to get one of your puppies. You only care right now because you know I'm showing it to the camera? Ow.
I was hoping that he actually got that because it's a bear. That was a legit like bear costume as opposed to like.
Oh, where's my head?
I don't know. That must him being totally oblivious about it.
Wow.
I thought he did it. I thought he did it as some sort of weird joke that he knew about, but
I was hoping he
apparently
wasn't
not.
making it. He just bought it as like a joke, and it was gonna like.
There you go, puppy car. Y'all check out Albino's box.
There's a puppy.
What?
Oh.
Ah, come on now. We're going here.
Chad, what do we
And
got?
what kind of
Hi, Brandy, I'm a
what
puppy.
kind of mix is that now?
Oh, Brandy, I'm a puppy. It is a Mastiff Shepherd Boxer.
Jesus, it's an interesting combo.
Right?
So you could potentially have a monster.
Yeah. It's gonna be a big dog. How big are his paws?
It's 3 weeks old.
But it could be really big.
Yep.
Yeah, if there's half as wide as your thumb, then they're good. It's gonna be a big dog.
Oh,
Is it actually named after Pedo Bear?
Chad.
Yes.
It's the Chad breed.
Wow.
Just call it the Chad breed.
It's a mastiff and a Shih Tzu, and it's a what? I mean, Shepherd and what? It's a thing's gonna take a big dump on the floor. Is what we're gonna do.
It's a Mastiff Shepherd Boxer. And then we have
Shit's like a mastiff. It's angry like a boxer and
boxers are not angry.
shepherd.
Boxers are the friendliest dogs you're going to meet. They're just way too exuberant. Now, I also have the Great Pyrenees. I have the albino dog.
Aggressive ball sniffing to the point of like
Aggressive ball sniffing.
Sort of. I mean, you have them. You know, every time Brian comes over, I have to tell him, knee Boris in the face when he jumps on you, and he just looks at me, and goes, "Okay," and he never does it. So Boris still jumps on him. Everybody else needs Boris in the face. Boris doesn't jump on them. Brian is like, "Stop, get down." So Boris keeps jumping.
Sweep their back feet. They'll quit doing that shit.
Chad, have you noticed that your Pedo Bear has become more unbuttoned as BDU?
No, it's still the same unbuttoned.
Are you sure? Because I feel like you're showing more skin at this point.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm showing the same amount of skin.
No, that's just the white part of the onesie.
Don't make me go get the romper on.
No, thank you.
Pedo Bear to pedo.
Straight to pedo, right?
Yeah, I own a romper too. There, viewer.
Proud man, I think he's proud. Yeah, look at his face. How you like me now? How you like me now?
Romper as opposed to the.
I like my romper. I have my romper, my onesie, my 12 kilts.
Wow.
My flamingo shirt.
Man,
Please tell me you walk around with the yellow one.
I went on a date with the green one.
How did that go?
Why not the yellow? The
Because
yellow would work.
The yellow one's packed.
Wow.
Oh.
I have a white one. I have the green one, a camel one, and my green utility kilt out right now.
Camo wood. All right.
Not camo, camel.
Oh, camel. Okay. Such a camo, like camouflage. Too. The fuck is that out in the bitch?
Oh,
Wow, here.
yeah. So yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I have two pineapple shirts out right now. I have some very flashy, kitschy shirts out right now. My banana shirt's packed away. Oh, we lost Ewart. Arkansas took him out. Somebody in Arkansas heard him bad-mouthing them.
That was your pineapple shirt.
Is that where he lives, or
No, he's from up here in Canada. He's he works for a big distilling company as a packaging manager, so he goes all over the world.
Gosh, that's a cool job.
What?
I know what happened. I know what happened. Trump snagged him because he forgot to pay the tariff.
Wow.
You guys are making fun of my I'm never going to wear this bear suit again.
No! We got a onesie party. I'm telling you.
We'll still have a onesie party. I'm looking at a dragon and a Pikachu onesie right now.
Yes.
It's you. Oh my. You'll be the talk of the neighborhood. You need to go get your go to the store wearing that stuff.
Just wait till I move into my new house wearing the Pikachu one.
Your neighbor's gonna love you, dude.
My neighbors here are already angry that the house is sold.
Because they liked you?
Yeah, they did for some reason.
These guys are bad judges of characters, aren't they?
I know. So is the person I just texted, so she's a real bad judge of character, apparently.
So have you looked at any place? I mean, of course you looked at places,
I've looked at lots of places over my time, but today I went and I looked at a private sale today. And the price he wants is not a price that the bank will agree that house is worth, so that's not happening. But it could work for me, but the bank won't agree that the house is worth what he's saying it's worth. So
right.
That's a no-go for me. A friend of mine, her son is Plan D right now. He is a landlord and he wants to get out of the landlord game, so he kicks out. His tenant gets kicked out September 1st. That's her 60 days to get kicked out. And then if I want the house, he'll sell it to me. The problem is it's in Welland. Who wants to move to Welland, right?
Hey,
All right.
you can cover the corner of the brewery market in Welland.
I could.
What? Is there nothing around that? I don't know the area. What do you? I don't understand.
Oh, Welland doesn't have a brewery.
Welland doesn't have a brewery yet, but Port Colborne does.
They do.
Yeah.
Port Colborne has Breakwall, and you can go and get the Elvis Burger, which is a peanut butter and bacon burger. Oh, it's so good too.
Yeah, the Elvis
Jeez.
special with you just had the pizza crust, then it's peanut butter and instead of like sauce, and the toppings is bananas. That's the Elvis special.
All right. I can hear my arteries clogging now.
Arkansas is really killing them.
Mm-hmm.
If so.
It's like you pay that tariff. You were.
Ort, pay the tariff.
Wow, it sounds too country.
It's gonna pay a tariff like no one's ever seen.
Oh, he's back. He's back. He paid the tariff. He's back.
Yeah.
They heard there was a Canadian in Arkansas because of you, and they went to make you pay the tariff. Isn't that what happened?
Fuck. I got shitty reception when I moved. Reception.
They need to put
I
you.
love how like Joy and I, we're both from the States, and we still like laugh at Arkansas because
That's funny.
there's no way in hell that's Arkansas.
You're thinking too hard, chat. Relax, buddy. Like Massachusetts, huh?
What's wrong with massive two shits?
Right? Arkansas, or was it Canada?
Yeah.
So wait a second.
Really?
Jesus Christ.
Dogs doing that?
Really?
There must be a fucking full moon down there.
Are those puppies?
That's the puppy. It's not whimpering. It's growling. That's a growl.
Well, that was like yesterday when I picked one up. He's the cutest little bork.
That's the one. That's the one that's the loudest.
Yes.
Call that one chat.
One of them sounds like a rabbit. One of them sounds like that. One of them sounds kind of like a lawnmower.
What? Shut up.
They used to be in the fucking bedroom, okay? They were in the bedroom in a swimming pool, and once they got their voices and woke me up, I was like, no, this is done. You're going out to the hallway. Hey!
I don't miss the puppy days.
You know what that is? That's two of them fighting. That's two of them fighting, Nate.
Nice.
All that noise is the one dark brindle fighting the one dark mastiff.
Ready?
By the way, did the one open its eyes yet?
Oh yeah, all their eyes are open and all of them can stand now.
But they look drunk.
Well,
Yeah,
one of them still looks
right.
drunk. The rest of them can walk normally.
Drunk, right?
And
I guess the one's been
four of them can
potty.
four of them can now wag their tails,
Okay, that's neat. All right.
and they bark at me when I come near them.
Go ahead and box up a couple and send them to Tina.
What's the plan? What are you gonna do? Because they've got boxer and mastiff in them. So are you gonna clip their tails?
Oh no! If I wanted to do that, you have to do that in the first 2 days.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had a dog with a clip tail.
If you don't do it in the first 2 days, then it's major surgery.
Wow.
Well, then they look adorable with their little stumpy tails.
They do. Well, you do it with a boxer. You do it on their tail so that they because it's a health reason.
Yep.
Because they break their tail because they get too excited and it whips against a wall and it breaks and then they start
Yeah.
whipping blood everywhere.
Is that true? Is that the reason?
It's called happy tail.
Labradors are a lot the same way.
But Labradors have a big thick tail with a big thick amount of fur, so it's usually safe.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I never thought about it that way. Yeah, they'll clear off a coffee table in no time.
Oh yeah.
And their tails.
And the ears thing is just looks.
The ears thing is just for looks, yeah, to make them scarier looking. I like his big floppy ears myself.
That's what we like about you.
My
Cheers.
big floppy ears.
What's you drinking? Yes, sir. What's you drinking anyway?
I'm
that's
I'm drinking in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, the far, far away down under. Looks like you might have had a
Yeah,
couple.
do you do every time you review a new Nickelbrook thing, just go, this is not Nickelbrook draft.
I should start doing that. I should just start doing that. You know what? I've been yelling at him so much. I think I'm taking your word there, and I'm going to start doing that to John. Everything I review. And this is not Nickelbrook draft, John.
Wow.
With no coconut.
This did not cost me $1 a beer, John.
Anyway, boys and girls, I think we're off for the night.
The girl's right beside you.
I know.
Ta-da.
Is that why you're off for the night?
Hopefully we didn't crash your party. Oh, confirmation on that one.
Good night, Tina. Good night, Brian.
Good night.
It's what he says. It's a party.
They're having a party.
Party.
Y'all take care. Good evening. I mean, have a good night.
Have a good night.
You as well.
Yeah. Night, guys.
Any other intriguing business trips coming up there, Ewart?
No, I don't know. I got stuff in the works like Montreal and probably I don't know. But I just got back from Sweden in May, and I'm never home. You know, that's all I know. I'm never home. I'm always somewhere.
Jealous.
Yeah, it sounds awesome. If you don't like your family, right? No, it sounds awesome if you're a single guy for sure.
Oh yeah, exactly. If you're a single guy, but yeah,
it's gotta be really cool.
I know. Well, I was actually the last trip I went on, business trip to Europe. I had to go to Sweden, but I went to Copenhagen first. And you talk about a beer city. That's one of the best beer cities I've ever been to.
Awesome.
It's dominated by
Denmark doesn't.
Yeah, it's dominated by McKellar mostly, but there's a lot of other good stuff around because McKellar doesn't like shut everybody out and monopolize, but they're very busy opening up brew pub after bottle shop after bar. Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
yeah, no, that's awesome. So they're getting well known quick.
yeah. They're
That's
basically meeting for cracker all over the city, and they're putting their name on everything, but they're also promoting a lot of other people, which is really cool.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, that is awesome. Right. Come on with us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Exactly.
That's good for the society, the whole beer society, the whole market. Yeah, let's
Oh yeah, for
all
sure.
go together. Sure, that's awesome.
Yeah. Now, on top of that, Copenhagen's got one of the best food scenes. If you're a real foodie, it's got one of the best food scenes also going.
So
What's that?
they also have $20 sandwiches though, but then again, they are.
Oh
worth
yeah,
it.
it's expensive. It's expensive. Yeah, there's no question about that.
I imagine it's awesome there. I've never been, but I imagine it's awesome.
Yeah, it's right up there with one of my favorite cities in Europe, after like Amsterdam and food right there. So that's the one downside of it. Like, well, rated one of the world's best restaurants. Actually, was rated the restaurant in the world for 3 years in a row. It's a place called Noma, and then they shut down. And they came back. They shut down because I think the owner was burnt out. But to get in there, you obviously need reservations in months in advance, and it's $500 a head.
Wow, but it is what it is. Right. That's definitely something that not everybody gets to have a go at. No, that's
exactly.
cool. Months in advance, $500 a head. But you've eaten at the best place in the world, literally. That's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, you don't get to decide what you eat. Everything's like, oh, it's a fixed menu, and you show up, and they basically do small plates after small plates after small plates, and
I'm sure you're not going to be disappointed. Right? They've been doing it long enough. They're not going to feed you something stupid. You're not going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
No,
it's not like Southern barbecue, but it's apparently pretty good.
Right, imagine that. I like how you did that. You sound like an educated man. Why are you here with Chad and I?
Yeah.
I think he's been asking that question for years.
All the time. He's like, the on-street correspondent to Chad's Beer News.
Okay,
exactly.
Yeah, right.
I mean, and the funny thing is, like, I've had people ask me or suggest to me, I'm like, if I just took the time, if I wasn't so damn busy when I do all this stuff, and then I come home when I'm busy, man, the place I've been for, and not for beer, but just the place I've been for work or for other things, and I've seen and done, it's like, oh man, I would love to like be a better videographer or photographer or writer to show some of that shit.
And there goes, the straight hair girls want curly, and the curly hair girls want straight. Now everybody would want to be you. You just live it up.
Trust me, I enjoy it, but it's all in my head. You know what I mean? It's just,
it sounds awesome that your job takes you to places just pretty much everywhere without being in the military and being shot at. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not that I was that guy. I'm not that guy, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's like,
you probably make a lot better money than they do too.
Well, yeah. I mean, the money's okay. The travel's hard, but it's tough being away from the family. But the kids are at a good age, and the wife doesn't care if I'm home or not. So
right.
She's like, yeah, just leave. The house is quiet when you're gone.